Hi guys, good morning. How are you guys doing? I hope all of you guys are doing great. I personally am doing very good. I'm happy. The weather is not so hot or not so cold, so it's just medium. Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for subscribing, and the new members who are new to this channel. Hi, my name is Kenny Bella, and welcome to this family. Anyways, thank you guys so much for everything that you've been doing, the subscribing, the positivity that you guys have been keeping. You guys are really the best audience ever, and I really do appreciate you guys. I really don't know what to say now, but I know you guys are just the best. And yeah, for today, by the way, I'll be doing this Christmas vlogmas series. So it's from I started yesterday, so I'll be going on till the 25th. Hopefully, I think I can try and manage that. So I'll be posting every single day on just different things. Just I don't know, yeah, I'll be vlogging every day and we'll see how things go by. So for today I'll be talking about why is mental health important in our lives, and the other thing is we'll be talking about 2020. We reflect, yeah, because we're soon entering into a new year, so let's reflect on how our 2020 was. So basically, what is mental health? Mental health is the well-being of our emotion, psychological, social, or physical well-being. So when your mental health is if you're not okay, like in your mental health series or your mental health, if you are okay, if you're basically not okay mentally, then things that you like doing will obviously not go as how you want them to be. So one, mental health always helps us carry on with our day-to-day activities. Like if you're okay mentally, then you see things are always working out for you. And when you're not mentally okay, then you start seeing like, oh, things are not going well. You start becoming more and more depressed. So how can we help, or rather be happy, or also have a good mental health state? Well, for me, the number one priority should always be your mental well-being. If you are in a situation whereby things are not, oh, it's actually like driving you nuts and you just feel like you're mentally disturbed, please try as much as possible to leave that place, so that you just do things that make you feel relaxed and make you feel at ease and make you more comfortable with yourself. So I think the other things that you should be doing in order to keep a healthy mind or mind state is one, do exercise regularly. Just keep on running, exercise. If it's hiking, jogging, or whatever that you like doing, please do it. And then the other thing is take care of your diet. Make sure that you're eating the right foods, you're drinking enough water to help your body system like continue fighting and keep you active throughout the day. And the other thing, by the way, it is very important to always have your breakfast. Never ever skip breakfast. You can skip lunch, but never ever skip breakfast. It's really, really important for you. And yeah, so you have to eat right, you have to exercise, you have to meditate to help you become calmer, like you become calm. And the other thing is just enjoy yourself. Go spend time with friends or spend time with family and friends, people who really make you happy. If they make you sad, then try and avoid them. Just always do things that make you happy, and just be yourself around people. Don't ever let anyone bring you down, because you know what, you're a smart person, you're very unique, and yeah, you're very courageous. And yes, thank you for I think that you guys should be doing that every day. Just take care of yourself and make sure you focus on things that really make you happy. And yeah, you'll see that slowly things will start getting back to normal or the way they were, and you keep on this feeling as you're more and more relieved. Yeah, so now with that said, let's talk about 2020 reflections. How was your 2020? There are some things that we really need to leave behind in 2020 and not carry them out up to the next year. And the things will be one, you should, this thing of you see people like always comparing themselves to others. Like you see, okay, this friend of mine has finished the university, she has graduated, she now has a job, and so on. So you on the next, yeah, so never ever try and compare yourself with anyone. Always be yourself and do things that you love doing, and all will work out for you. But the more you keep on comparing yourself with your friend who's just finished graduation or gotten a job won't work for you. If you really want something to be able to work for you, or please just be yourself and go one step at a time. Do not try and jump from the first step to the last one. No, you need to keep on working slowly and steady, and you never know, even by the time you graduate you'll be having a better job compared to your friend. You never know, you'll be one of the richest person in the world. But please do not ever compare yourself to other. You are you and that's them. So you're already taken. You can't be someone else. Just try and be yourself and all will work well. The second point will be, let's stop making excuses for bad behavior. Some of us have always had this habit of always making excuses. If we are caught on the wrong, we will always say it or deny it and say, no, I've not done this, I'm not the one, maybe, or I did it because of ABCD. Just stop making excuses for all the bad behaviors that we're doing. You should man up to it, or just be an adult here. If you know you've done something wrong and it's really wrong, please just come speak out the truth, say the truth, and the truth always will set you free. Just be yourself and don't make excuses for bad behaviors. And let's also try and avoid these bad behaviors. If you're really trying to get out of this, doing these bad behaviors, and you fail to do it on your own, try seek someone's help. Maybe talk to your friend, talk to your parents, and let them help you get out of this bad behavior. If that's if you really want to change, then there's no way someone else can make you change your habit if you're not willing to. If you really want to get rid of a certain habit, then if that's what you really want, then it will be very easy for you to get out of that. But if you're not into getting out of it, or you really don't, that's not what you desire, then no matter what someone does or tries, he won't succeed, or she won't succeed in getting you out of that behavior. So that was the second point. So now the third point will be, we should stop working half-heartedly. Why would I say half-heartedly? Like there's this thing, like for example, you're given coursework and it's a group coursework, supposed to be working with your friends and so on, and maybe you were demotivated or you weren't happy with the group members you got. So instead of working that with your whole heart in order to make sure that the assignment comes out perfect and you get a good score, you work half-heartedly. Sometimes you'll be there, sometimes you won't be there. You're not really into this thing of like maybe working together, and you'll find at the end of the day your scores will be low. Or even in work, when you'll be working and you're half, nothing will turn out great. You should always work full-heartedly so that everything turns out perfect. This thing of working with half-hearted, jamani, haitakupeleka mbali, as in it won't take you far. So if you're doing something that you really love, just do it wholeheartedly, not half-heartedly, wholeheartedly. So that's the third point. The fourth point will be, stop doubting yourself. You always have this thing like you want to do something and you really hyped, yeah, unaona unaweza kupiga nini, unaweza kwenda mbali na hiyo hype yako, lakini the other thing is you were ready to go there, and then one thing happens. Just one time you doubt yourself, like, but what if it doesn't work out? Then you've blown the whole thing. So if you really want something to work out, you should never ever doubt yourself, and always be positive all the time. Sometimes when you feel like no, just be yourself and you'll see everything will work out for you. Never ever doubt yourself in life. If you're going to do something, please work without doubt. Never doubt yourself. Just believe in yourself that yes, I can do it, and I can do anything I set my mind to. So just never ever doubt yourself. Doubt sometimes, just that tiny doubt, will make you lose everything. Seriously, it will really make you lose everything. Yeah, you should always focus on what you want and do things that you love doing. And also, please never, if your friend is always this kind of person who's like, okay, if I'm going to do this, what if this won't turn out well, what if this like this happens, what if this thing like this happen, just try always encourage your friends. Say, even though so and so comes and beats you, or this one comes and beats you, just always never ever doubt yourself, and always be happy. Do things that make you happy, and never, if that's something you really want, then go for it. Don't say no, this won't work, and so on. And then the other, now I've forgotten the count, but now the other point will be, stop putting others. Wow, then stop putting other people's happiness before yours. If you are this kind of person who always want to see people happy, okay, it's actually a good thing. You always want to see people happy. Please, first of all, make sure you're doing things that make you happy, and you're doing things that make you happy, and you feel great about it. But the more you keep on putting people's happiness first before yours, then that's going to be your downfall. Because you managed to make them happy, but are you happy yourself? Are you happy with the way they're handling you? Are you happy with the way they're treating you? Are you happy with the way you stay around them? And are you happy? Are you really happy being around them? So always be happy. Put your happiness first, and the other people's happiness will also follow. But the more you focus on, okay, you're this kind of a person who always wants to see people happy and so on, it's going to break you big time. Story time. There's this day, or some time back, I used to be this kind of a person who would always want to see people happy and do things to just please them, because that's how I don't know why I was like that, but I was this kind of person who would mostly focus on people being happy. I would want them to be happy and so on. But as I'm doing that and making them happy, I'm also hurting. And then I sat down and I was wondering, if I'm doing things and making people happy, why was I always sad? And why was I always hurt every time things like that happen? But it turned out to be like, okay, yes, the more I was doing that, I was also harming myself, because I'm trying to please people who are in turn hurting me the other way. Like, I'm trying to please them or do things for them so that I can maybe fit in or something like that. But deep down, the way I'm being treated by some people was just, yes, they were hurting me, and I was trying so hard to ignore it. But everything they do, because there's sometimes some things they say really does hurt you. You take it in, and then you just man, but you still want to see them happy, even though how much they've spoken ill about me, they've abused me. Sometimes they'll even say things that, oh God, but at the end I still continued pushing and trying to please them, do things that they want to be done, but I wasn't happy. So one day I just sat down, and then I kept on recalling what happened and so on. At the end I was just like, you know what, why would I focus on making someone happy? If they don't want to be my friends, fine. Let me focus on myself. Let me try to rebuild or just do things that I want to do. Screw them. If they don't want to be my friends anymore, that's fine. I can always, because one, I always have this thing that you came to the world alone and you live alone. So I was born alone, not with them. So if they don't want to be my friends, then let them go. But I know I'll find people who love me for who I am. So I just started doing things my way and so on. So in that process of always focusing on myself and my happiness, I became very happy. I even made tons of friends. Screw these ones who were busy hurting me all the time. But I was really happy. And that's why I always keep on saying, please focus on yourself. Never ever focus on someone else's happiness, because the thing is, when the more you're happy, then your mindset is always at ease and you're happy about but the more you're always hurt when you continue pleasing someone else. Really, it doesn't work that way. But please, the thing is, please always focus on your happiness, and all will be well. So thank you so much, and I really love you guys. You guys are the best. And let's keep on subscribing, let's keep on sharing this video with other friends. And by the way, if there are any other questions that you guys want me to answer, or you want me to, I would respond by then. Just please click on the comment section below, and everything will work out. And so let's keep the spirit of positivity as the Christmas season is coming here and there. Let's always be positive. Don't mind all the negative things. COVID has come, yes, it has created a lot of mess and people are stressed, depressed and all that, but always remain positive, because God always says focus on today, don't think about tomorrow, because we are his masterpiece. So if he can take care of the birds, why not you? So please keep on being positive, and God is always going to provide. Just keep positive and continue working hard. And by the end, just continue thinking of how 2020 has been, and what were you able to accomplish in this year. Try and think about it. What did you accomplish this year? Because for me, I've accomplished so many, though 2020 has really helped me realize who I am and made me start doing things that I love. I really, really love doing, and YouTube is one of them. This was something that I've always wanted to do a long time ago, but I've been pushing it away for some reason. But I'm glad I managed to find that thing about sometimes, because I also used to doubt myself, because will I really manage it? But I managed to push myself, and I've always been remain positive. And look at where I am. I managed to achieve. Okay, now I've started YouTube, which is it was one of my bucket lists for like a really long time ago. But I really thank God that I managed to now start my own channel. And there's so many things that I managed to accomplish this year. So please do rethink and try to remember what was your big accomplishment in 2020. Don't think about COVID-19. Just think of what you managed to accomplish and what were you able to do, what were the new things you got, and what were the new skills you learned during this COVID period, and what did you even learn from this whole experience of COVID and so on. What did you guys learn? And yeah, so please comment below on how 2020 has been for you. And yeah, let's interact below. And let me also get to know about yourself, about your story of how 2020 was for you. So let's interact down below. And thank you guys for listening. You guys are the best. I love you, and keep up the good spirit, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.